screen. There we go. Yay! I remapped my buttons so that now everything just matches, and we're gonna have less of me assigning the wrong item to the wrong button. That was very fun. I just started the game and I'm already being yelled at by my hat. Alright. I practiced this voice and I already forgot how to do it.
This isn't the time to idle about, you lazy boy. We have to go search for the elements while Malari works on that sword. I don't care that you booted up the game 30 seconds ago. Get to it.
Alright. Well, let me recap what happened. So off stream, I grabbed, did some kinstone farming. That means nothing if you don't know this game. So we have a little more mysterious shells. I grabbed a piece of heart that I missed. The one that we got from fusing with the strange music box man who gave us the kinstone bag. So that's why we're currently at 7. This is just the dungeon map. Cleared a couple of the random kinstone trades. Recap on the game to this point. An evil sorcerer has turned the princess into stone. The cat is trying to enter the room. That's not part of the game. We have to reforge a magical sword to break the curse. And we need 4 elements to do that. So, we are in the fire dungeon. We got the earth element last time. I do not remember this dungeon at all, besides the fact that as a kid, I hated this boss. Vati is the sorcerer in this one. This one is such a weird game, lore-wise. Just in the sense that there's no Master Sword, there's no Triforce, there's nothing that's a typical staple of this series in this game. It's just freaking bizarre. I also keep forgetting that I do need my shield in this dungeon. I can't just roll the Gust Jar the whole time. Hat! I figured it out already.
Your sword won't make a dent in their thorny armor. Flip them over before you strike.
Sir, I could at least ignore Navi. You just yell at me from my head. Well, we got loot. Yeah. There we go. Yes! I love when we get the compass early. It makes 100%ing much, much easier. I like Fee. I like Fee as a guide better than the hat. Sir, we can't open the window, I'm streaming. But in terms of characterization, I think I like Eslo a little bit better because he's just a grumpy old man. Release me! I'm gonna blame the cat for distracting me there. Are you done? He's playing with the blinds to get the window open. Sorry. Fee was a character towards the end of that game, but it was at the end of that game. Nope, so that's not a breakable wall. I always forget which one is. No, it's somewhere else. I have bombs. Why am I even trying to, like, use these darn things? I think this is the game... This is the only game that these make an appearance in that is a Zelda game. Technically, they're bombs. Just let me kill you, Joey. Ben, I never claimed to be good at games. I claimed to play them. I don't know if it's picking up. My cat is really going to town on the blinds. And he is singing the song of his people. If that's picking up on the mic, let me know and I'll fix it, but otherwise I'm just gonna let him sing his little cat heart out. Hat.
This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared? There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go!
This hat is the equivalent of like a 70-year-old man. Buddy. Yeah, Captain sings.
Sweet jumping jellyfish, that was awful. Hey, kid, what are you smiling about?
I knew it was madness to risk our lives in that rickety human contraption. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. No, I'd really love to see you try walking. I feel like it'd be an interesting exercise. Although, actually, technically we saw that in the forest, and it is painfully slow. Nope. Why am I could check the map. Oh, he's going to sad meows now. Oh, dear. I did not line that up properly. Well, that's okay. We have bombs. I can't remember if that's one or not. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. I honestly, as much as I loved the Game Boy, did not love the fact it had 2 buttons. Sir, how dare? I'm trying to kill your friends. These things are one of the enemies I detest in this game, because it's just waiting. It's just waiting. DS was a very good handheld. Can't agree there, Vorpal.
Whenever you want me to shrink you down, just hop up here and press R.
Perfect. Can I skip this one? I can skip this one. Perfect. Not that the animations aren't cool, but we don't need to see them every time. Oh god. I always forget that... Yep, nope, that will be instant death. I feel like these things should just be a one-hit kill when you're that size. It's the equivalent of being stepped on by Godzilla. I'm coming back for you, piece of heart. You will be gotten. That's right, foggy bit. I think it's down this way. Yep, it is. Link has jumps for a tiny creature. There we go. I need to invest in the boomerang, but I also don't want to farm rupees. That'll do. Yes, there was a chest up here. I think it's the dungeon map. Please be the dungeon map. Link is Ant-Man. We carried a giant seed to get up here that definitely should have squished us. It was about 10 times larger than Link was. Oh, jeez.
Oh my, it looks really, really hot in that lava. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree.
Kat, have you encountered molten magma before? What adventures have you lived?
You got a kinstone piece.
Yay! Something's making static around me, and I don't know what it is. I hope it is not the microphone. And it's one of the blue pieces that we have already. Time to die, Pots. I wish I could just kill you with my sword, but nope. There we go. These enemies are so cool, and I wish that Nintendo had reused them in something like Breath of the Wild. Or it's just Pillbug. There's something like it in Wind Waker. Hey, 50 bucks! That is not bad. That's pretty great. That's nearly a Switch game. Well, this is bad. I don't want it to go in the lava, so, there we go. Hey! Let it be known, I should never play basketball. Hmm? Why, in the chat. This bit. I remember this bit. Time to fly! Break the laws of physics. As a kid, I'll be honest, there was always a part of me that was like, I wonder if this is plausible. I wonder if I found a volcano and a big enough sheet if I could do this, because I want to do this. Ah, okay, Vorpal. I wasn't sure if it was, like, something had completely busted. Yeah, this sound font. The sound font did not have a good, scraping noise. For the... There we go. Use it to open locked doors and blocks. You can use it only in this dungeon. At least this game doesn't do the Skyward Sword thing of, like, you've, whatchamacallit. Son of a biscuit. Why? Why did I attempt to kill that? At least this thing doesn't do this. This game doesn't do the Skyward Sword thing of just every time you pick up an item after you reload, it's like you've never gotten a green rupee before. Can you do it from the back way? I can't. And he's messing with the blind again. He's left. Push the door open. He didn't screw up the white balance, so that works. I am lost. What do I do here? Because I think I just made a big circle. No, I got a key. That's why I made a big circle. I forgot. It's on the screen, and I forgot we had a key. I forgot also where the locked door was. Oh yeah, Skyward Sword, I don't know if it was a glitch or not, but every time you saved the game and reloaded it, the first time you picked up an item, not in the remake, it would tell you, like, this is a green rupee. Vorpal, I highly recommend from a lore standpoint. Replaying it is great from a gameplay standpoint. It's tedious. Even the remake where you don't have to use the motion controls, because you don't get to use the right stick as a camera stick with the button controls. It is just deeply annoying. I heard hearts. I want them. Nope, they were bombs and we can't get them anyway. Well, we're gonna traumatize the hat. Okay, there we go. 10 years old is a good time to have a concussion, right? Right? Every kid gets concussed when they're 10. That's normal. Yeah. I hope it's normal in Hyrule. I love that these guys, you just have to tap them with your shield. They don't have to be spinning. They're just like, oh god! In the hole. That's right, we gotta... Ah, jeez. I was hoping I can trigger them, but stay far enough back. Alright, alright. Die. Well. Die. Alright. That's 2 whiffs. It's time for the pointy stick. Enter the blender. Okay. Probably should have kept bombs out, honestly. And there's the cat again. How you doing, bud? He's now just laying on the floor meowing. He's no longer sitting by the window and meowing. Your life energy has been replenished and increased. Well, there was no point for that little heart thing. They did work okay for what they were, the motion controls. It's just, I wish for a game that relied so heavily on them that they worked better. That being said, that one boss fight that you've played it, you probably know what I'm talking about when you're getting the water dragon flame. Very cool. Very well done. Slime! Slime everywhere! I was a ping pong ball for a brief moment. I'm also very glad I just got that basically full heal. Why won't you die? Cat, don't you turn off the computer. I need that for streaming purposes. Behave or I'll show you to the people. They will see all your kitty cat nips. Yeah. Time to... We could flip a table. This is such a weird item, but I love it. I have no idea how they would work it into another series game, but I really wish they would. Because it's just bonkers. Hey, you want an item that flips stuff over? Why? Because. Hat, are you going to tell me what the item just told me? You are, aren't you?
Hey, kid! Why don't you take that cane of Paki and fire it at that hole? I mean, you never know what will happen until you try, right?
Sir, by that same logic, we nearly gave you a heart attack in a roller coaster like 4 times. There we go. Hey, blue portal. That's great.
And again!
Part of me kind of wants to make that my ringtone. Every time someone calls me, you just hear Link screaming. Ah! I would get very many concerned stares at work. There we go. Can use it only in this dungeon. You know, I'd be very concerned if someone finished a Zelda dungeon and then was like, I have this extra key that I just didn't use. Like, I know it happens in randomizers, but vanilla would be concerning. I am very aware of my shortcomings when it comes to, my own resilience of mind. Also, I have no idea if I need to flip that switch, but yeah. That's why I wasn't supposed to hit the switch. That is the fastest I've ever had immediate regret. Alright. Okay. Let's try this one more time. These are another thing that should just be instant death. This is a blade larger than I am, and I'm certain it's at vaguely guillotine height. Okay, there we go. Do these notice me? Oh, thank God, these don't notice me when I'm small, only when I'm normal sized. I've never been able to figure out if these are alive or if they're just very convincing traps. But figuring the Zelda universe, both is probably the answer. Well, I thought he would go back. This is bad. Ow. Mistakes were made. Run! Run, Link! Run as fast as a 10-year-old child can. Seeing my nephew run, that's decently fast. There we go. I'm not asking for instant kills. I'm just startled that, like, this is the game that should basically just be Zelda-skinned Dark Souls. And it's not. And it'd be interesting if there was a mod for that. I kind of want to see if there's a mod for that. I missed picking up the bug. Into the hole. Well, maybe he'll roll into the hole. Fall into the hole. Darn you, bug. I'm sorry. So you might be wondering how I got here. Okay, let's... I might need to make that a stream highlight. That is the first time that's ever happened to me, as many times as I've replayed this dungeon. Oh, did we absolutely squish a bat with the minecart again? I pushed it too far. There we go. Yay! It's funny playing this again as an adult. I'm like, man, I was a dumb kid. Because playing this as an adult, it's like, yeah, just do the things. Hey, that's nice. How many more chests do we have in this dungeon? One there that we can see. Oh, that's the lava room. That's the lava room, I forgot. Fantastic. Okay, we didn't miss anything on the upper floors. Okie dokie dokie. You're not allowed to come back to life, Bat. Only I'm allowed to come back to life. I have the power of green. More power of green. Let's see. Sorry, I know it's weird that I keep checking kinstone pieces, but I'm keeping track so that we can try to get all of the random trades before triggering the next set of trades, because that's going to make my life so much easier. And we're trying to 100% the game. So I don't want to spend 4 hours at the end of the game running around because of kinstones. Especially when these are basically just gotcha pieces. Okay, so we only need 3 more of those. And then we need to find the trades. Warple? Pokemon Silver, I'm watching someone play through that. And it is just... Gen 2 was crazy. Gen 2 just was bonkers. You didn't have the special physical split. You didn't have... Dragon type was still broken. You had weird level scaling because they just put 2 regions in the game. It was... Gen 2 was something. It was nostalgic. I was on it, and I ran off. Deep calming breaths. Deep calming breaths. Yes! There we go. I'm so glad this beam travels. Okay. First try. So there was physical and special moves, but it was still just type-based. It wasn't... So, like, Thunder Punch was still a special move. It wasn't physical, despite having punch in the name. Yeah. So in Alakazam with Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Psychic just was the end game. It just would kill everything. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be bad for me. Onto land. Okay. There we go. Ah. Well, the last one's set up for us. So you know how there's universal hate for water dungeons in Zelda games? No, I always hate the lava dungeon. So that split wasn't implemented in Gen 2, but it was implemented in the Gen 2 remake. So if you played Heart Gold or Soul Silver, it was split at that point, because that used the Gen 4 engine. Pokemon has been remade so many times, it's like talking about Evangelion with how many differences there are. Well, Vorpal, you were probably also the same age as I was when that came out, which is to say young enough that our brains were very squishy. I don't know about you, I picked Pokemon about, this one looks cute. And I can give it a dumb name. Like, I frickin' picked Chikorita when I was a small child because I was like, this one's a smiley pear! I love smiley pears! Now I actually don't even like pear. Ah, jeez. My ankles. They're covered in cuts. Chikorita's like a pear with a smile. I thought it was great. You gave... Can I read that out loud? Will that embarrass you if that's potentially in the VOD forever? The name of your Typhlosion? D-Dragon X honestly sounds like your first DeviantArt username. Because, man, I feel like that was also part of the 90s. You grew up in the 90s, you had a DeviantArt. It had probably 7 things on it, none of them were good, but you thought you were excellent. At least that was the case for me. Touche. Shame is for people who still care. As you can see, I have no shame. I'm trying to do the voice of a hat, and you've seen me run into walls approximately... how many times this stream? You watched me miss a chest earlier. Why can't I... Well, hey, there we go. Invisible walls get wonky. Well... that was a waste of approximately 70 rupees, but we don't have to come back for that. So, $100 bucks! Hey! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now Link can subscribe to 1 month of all of his favorite streaming services. Like Hulu and Netflix and etc. I don't really watch TV much. I don't know what's out there. I mostly sit, consumed with anxiety. Like everyone's favorite pastime. You entertained? He's just like pacing behind me. I'm gonna show you off to the camera at some point, dude. Okay. Before we go flying... Hey, those are different types. Perfect. We need those. I need to not drop my controller. Yes, I have a binder for this. This is what happens when you're trained as an engineer. Your answer to everything is binder. Binder in 42. I started watching Owl House, and I should watch Spy X Family while I still have Netflix. I do enjoy this game's dungeon music. Did I just fly in a... I flew in a circle, and I missed getting the big box. I thought I saw it on Netflix. I might have been browsing Crunchyroll. Honestly, a lot of my life is just... I don't want to say doom-scrolling crochet Reddits, but doom-scrolling crochet Reddits. Well, crochet Reddits and cat subreddits, because there's always another cat subreddit, and they're always very good. 10 out of 10. Alright, well. Second try! That heart's gonna fade before I get there. I don't feel like switching items to the Gust Jar to try to get it, so... Nope, got it. Play the game. Am I not lined up to... I remember why I didn't like this dungeon as a kid. It definitely involved the sheer amount of lava. Yeah, that ADHD life. Hyperfixation is fun thing. Alright, let's do the circuit again. At least we don't have to go to the left anymore. We don't have to have our ankles bitten. There we go. I do think it's interesting. Whenever Link's flying, I guess they just decided his shoes don't have soles. Because you can definitely see what looks like skin color on the bottom of his feet. Hey! Thumbs up to getting properly medicated. It is hecking nice to not have to fight your own brain. "10 out of 10. Do recommend. If you need meds, get them. That's just a general rule if anyone else is watching. Like, don't make yourself suffer. Oop, I got distracted by someone in my house. I'm gonna drown in the lava. Oh, and I didn't land. Well. Womp womp ba blah. Blah. There we go. Because I forget where the B button is on my controller. You know how there's muscle memory? Yeah, my hands don't have that properly. Got something, but I am dang clumsy. You know how some people are, what's the word? Ambidextrous? Ambisinister. Nope, we're going up this time. Yeah. I was gonna do the loop again. I was gonna get distracted again. That would have been the point. I think I would have just had to walk away from the computer for 3 minutes and just been like, listen to the dungeon music, y'all. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that is all the chests. That is the map, the big key, and the compass. I'm gonna have to wait for this to go back down, aren't I? Yeah. Alright. I will hydrate. Sir, you want it? I don't know what I was hoping for there. A miracle, I think. I think I was hoping for just a flippin' miracle. Okay. Yes! I wish I'd done that the first time. I literally was just talking about how my hands are not real bright. Okay, we already have a fairy. Do I want the Gust Jar, or... I'll save the Gust Jar for when he... Okay. Before we get into this, to give an idea of how much of a wuss of a little kid I was, this boss scared me so much when I first played this game that I ended up in a loop of getting to this point, quitting, restarting, and playing the game through up to this point again. I did this approximately 4 times, and then just decided I was going to beat this thing. It's not even that scary. It's just the Loch Ness Monster, but fire. Which honestly sounds very metal. A Loch Ness Monster, but fire. I need your neck to not be in the way, sir. Oh, it already was not in the way. Perfect. Son of a... Link! Run straight, darn you! Whoop! Okay. Run into the freaking lava. Okay, he doesn't flood the room yet. He just does this nonsense. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Metroid Fusion is a game that I desperately want to play, but I am not actually good enough at games to play it. That would be a game that I would play if I had my husband nearby to act as a cheat code when inevitably I failed a jump. Oop, now we're getting the room flooded. That's what I should have done the first time. Oh, did you never cheese the SAX sections where you can get the AI just stuck? And then it will despawn? It's hilarious. I highly recommend looking up the glitch if you have time, because it just doesn't know what to do. It just sits there. Oh god! Oh god, that's fire. Oh jeez. I don't want to be on fire. Not like this. This is not the definition of hot that I want. Okay. Yeah, that's not got enough range. Okay. Time to just try to not die. Do, 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 do. Nope, that was a whiff. What? Darn you. Darn you, weird lava dragon snake thing. A curse. A curse upon your shell. Alright, there we go. Okay. This might be why this boss scared me as a kid. Son of a biscuit. Wind, clearly the superior element. This is why Aang beat the Fire Lord. Okay. If I can just clear this out, this will give me more. Link, I'm using your body as a shield for fire. Alright. Nope. Darn you. You can go in diagonals and I can't. Okay. At least his fire is healing when it doesn't hit me, which is nice. Ay, 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 ay. I am very glad I only have 2 viewers right now who are watching me struggle with this, because boy howdy. Boy meowdy, I am having a time. I really ought to use my shield more often. You know what? Let's give this a shot. This is bad. Okay. It just runs for so long on fire. Ugh. Stop. There we go. Oy, oy, oy. That was painful. Off we get. He's 10. You can't call him a twink yet. You gotta let him grow up first. He's a twink and Twilight Princess, and this one he's just a kid. That's why he can see the Picori. Oh, jeez. That's fire. We're gonna die. How about no, buddy? How about no to the fire? Thanks for the free heals, though. That was great. Now he's moving faster. This is going to be great pain. Son of a biscuit. Yes! I'll take it! I'll take stupid AI! Now if only I can run my butt. You know what? I'm just gonna... Time to firefight. Cause, yep. You gonna do the fire spread thing? Yeah, you are. And of course you have immunity cycles there. Great, great, great. Bosses aren't allowed to have iframes, only I'm allowed to have iframes. No, turn. Turn. Alright. Let's try this again. You know, I don't think this is what people mean when they talk about 3-cycling a boss. I don't think they mean cause it to enter the damage phase and still yet do nothing somehow. Darn, I had my vacuum up. Okay. Why did I even run across to this corner? Okay, not on fire, thankfully. Sir, could I kindly ask you to stop for, like, 1 minute? Please? Just, like, I get it. I get it. You're mad. You want to burn the whole world down. But, like, you could also just chill. Self-care. Instead of giving in to your anger, just, like, sit down with a nice cup of tea. Meditate. Talk to a friend about your problems. Or you can do that, too. Alright. This boss is toxic. Stop. Ah. Stop looking at me with your beady little eyes with your dragon thing. There we go, finally. Son of a bitch. Link, I'm gonna need you to... I'm just falling in the lava. Yep. Really? We're not getting the... Jeez whiz. Alright. You know, I don't think this boss is meant to be a war of attrition, but that's definitely how it's playing. I can do nothing here. Should have saved up and bought the boomerang. No, it's not. I wouldn't say Zelda boss design. I'd say handheld Zelda boss design. Handheld Zelda boss design, they did what they could. But there were definitely some where you're just like, alright. I'm just gonna... Because I'm not getting that. That is so much faster. Why am I not doing this thing? It doesn't go as far, that's why. Sir! Sir, this is a Wendy's. Come on, lay your stupid head down. He was one hit away from death. Whoops. Sorry, Vorpal. That is, I am... I have Nightbot. He's, not calibrated correctly. Sorry about that. But at least you were timed out for only 5 seconds, so... Okay, thankfully. And we are done with the second dungeon, and Malari should be done forging the sword, which means back to the Irish Minish! Or Scottish, or vaguely UK, because I'm not great at accents. And the hat's talking to us again. I forgot his voice.
Oh, that was hot. It was so hot I thought my fibers would catch fire. Technically, they probably did. We were submerged in lava quite a few times. Ah, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Malari.
Man, either they did not intend this game to be played in one sitting, or they definitely expected kids to be, like, 10.
Oh, you made it back safely.
Fantastic. We were all starting to get worried. Thanks for the vote of confidence. You're my least favorite now. I think your sword might be ready. And what you just said to me was a little rude and hurt my feelings, but I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The boss was just putting the finishing touches on it a second ago.
Malari, give me my stuff. Wow, that was fast work. But not so fast I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword.
You got the white sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. This was definitely made in an era where there was way less racially charged everything. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. You get to still carry the pointy stick, but you're not gonna use it. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. In case you forgot what you were doing. Yeah. Who's even talking to me at this point? Is this Malari, or is this... Oh, it must be Malari. The Forest Elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse the sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. It has some kick-ass music. It's really good. Sanctuary is a strange realm, trapped between two worlds. It is the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. It's a really good thing Vati didn't pull this crap, like, next year, or we'd have to wait a really long time. You'd have to pull a Breath of the Wild nonsense with it. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. I've just turned him into Eslo now. I've completely lost the Irish and Scottish. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the 4 elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mine. Okay, dude, I might be 10, but I am human. It's a lot easier when you're not 4 inches tall. Let me tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. It's called gravity. You just find a cliff that looks like it's not too high, and you just run really fast. You use your hat. It'll work. Once. You'll find it right in front of the entrance of the mine you just explored. Just follow that, and you'll be down in no time. Good luck! Do a flip. I wish I could. Actually, Malari, can I fuse Kinstones with you? Not yet, darn. Why do none of you want to socialize with this strange boy with Kinstones? Ooh, wait, do you have a thought bubble? Nope. Sorry, I'm just checking for the random... So there's a handful of Kinstone fusions that can be randomly assigned to a group of available characters. These guys are in that pool of available characters. So even though we now have the Cane of Paki, or Pachi, it's easier to get up here. Still really flippin' annoying. So Yep, no one's in the bedroom. So, I think, yeah, 2 up top, 3... 4 is running and being rude, 5 is by the door, and 6 and 7 are at the bottom. Yeah, okay. None of his apprentices are in the side rooms. Maybe he'll have a thing if I go back in. This music is also banging, so... Well, they moved. Malari, where are you? Need your thing. Darn you, you tiny old man! We'll come back. It will be annoying, but we'll come back. I'm running into rocks. I wasn't paying attention. I was hydrating. Just fall in the hole. Shortcut to Bach. Stop. Get out of my face. I don't want to deal with P-hats. They are annoying in every single game that they're in. Look, I know if he's on a break, if Malari's on a break, he should want to fuse kinstones. It's not work. It's literally just being like, you got a thing that matches this other little thing I've got? We'll get free luck. Free money, maybe. In his case, we get a heart piece and a bunch of rupees. So that's pretty nice. With the heart piece, we can't use the rupees yet, which is annoying. Trilby Highlands! Nothing up there. Die. You, die, and give me a kinstone piece. Well, nuts. You, give me a kinstone piece. Well, $5 that won't fit in my wallet. Do. Sometimes the Game Boy animations are great. Sometimes they're that. No, that's just a dock. I don't know if I have max bombs. I think I do, but definitely not gonna now. Get in the hole. Well, can't do anything there. Get in this hole. Hey! Piece of heart! Heck yeah! It's rude. Rude, Pat, rude. Okay, so that's down here. I don't have flippers yet, so it's useless to me. This is probably the higher place with flippers. It is. This is useless to me, but I don't want to listen to that cave music again. So one of the random kinstone pieces that I fused, put a golden snake in the garden. Those only drop money, so I'm not going to deal with it right now. And it looks like the soldiers are still here, and the answer to that is nope anyway. So. I'm still calibrated to vaguely Irish and Scottish. Hang on.
Are you sure I look alright? I never know what to wear to formal occasions. Let's ignore the fact that technically I'm clothing right now, and thus in the nude, because you don't put a hat on your head.
I do love that it's like, yeah, just... I'm a 10-year-old kid wandering around the castle. Yep. Unattended. Unattended. No one cares that I'm here. I have bombs. And I'm wandering around to meet Hyrule's royalty. See, this is random kinstone fusion. Later in the game, I cannot do kinstones stuff with the king, because he may get a little brain possessed. Spoilers. Daltus! What random thing did we get? Give me something good. Don't give me another golden monster that won't fit in my thing. So that's a Minish Woods one. That is pretty great. That is a red kinstone, which means we might be able to fuse with the guy that we need to fuse with in order to get light arrows. You're probably a golden thing, but it gets the random out of the way, so... Potho! Who never shows up again. Well, not in any other series. He continues to show up in this game. He doesn't get murdered. Okay. Ooh, this is the Golden Octa. Yep. There's the music. Gently freaks out. Alright. Oh, I don't remember his voice.
They fit perfectly. I didn't expect that. Maybe something good will happen now.
I've decided that's his voice. I will forget it the next time we talk to him. I forgot you can talk to Princess Zelda when she's a statue. Also, I just ran up to the king, fused kinstones with him, and didn't talk to him.
Oh, Link, you have returned. Welcome. Did you gather the elements? What? A sanctuary, you say? Why, I've heard of no such thing in my castle.
Sir, are you 100 years old, or... No.
A sanctuary. You know, I do recall a story my grandmother once told me long ago. She said she saw a doorway appear in the palace courtyard as a child. If this door does indeed open only once a century, it may be open even now. As with the Picori themselves, the door is visible only to the eyes of a child. A weird flex, but okay. We might have walked past it recently and never even known it was there.
You probably didn't walk past it, because it's at a dead end of the castle, but... Yeah, sure. Do I remember where the courtyard is? The answer to that is no. I don't think I have a map of this place yet. I think I get a map of this place when it becomes a dungeon. Is this the courtyard? Yeah, it is. Yup. That's magic, alright. That's glowing.
Link, look! See how that doorway glows? Could that be the door that leads to the sanctuary? I mean, may as well, it's glowing. No one in the castle seems able to see it but you and me. Not that we know, there's no one here right now. Let's go, quickly.
I definitely hung out in this room just with, like, my Game Boy plugged into the charger, just listening to this music. It's just so good. It's just peaceful. I'd make this my wake-up alarm, but I'd never wake up.
So, this is the elemental sanctuary, then. Excuse me, I got tongue-tied, even though I'm a hat and I have no tongue. This is where we can infuse your blade with the power of the elements. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal for your sword right in the middle there.
Yeah, you always gotta wonder, like, I wish there were buildings built like that in real life. Just brick walkway up to a blank section of wall. Like, I feel like that'd be great. Just make everybody feel like there's an Easter egg at any single moment. Our sword went to green, to purple, to red. Heck yeah. The powers of the earth and fire element have infused into your blade. If you get wind, you'll have a banging band from the 80s. We don't know what to do about water, though.
Let's see if I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to those flashing spots on the floor around you. They only look like MacGuffins. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it, Link.
Are you rowing again?
Wow, you just split in two. So this is the power of the white sword. I guess you can double yourself like that anytime you see those panels. Don't worry though, I'll probably pop up and tell you again the first time you see those panels.
Whee! I don't know why I did it there. You have zooms. He's got zooms. I mean, he's a hat. It's kind of impressive he speaks at all. As much as I'd love to just sit in that room for the next, 3 hours just listening to that music, no. You can Google it on YouTube and find a 10-hour loop, I'm certain. So I will not be doing that. Because it feels like a waste of a live stream to do that. Nope, dude's still there. Dude's still there. Okay. Oh gosh, what voice did I give to Vati? I think it was creepy and right into the microphone. That sounds right.
Interesting. You're the last person I expected to find here. And just as I was wondering who could be behind this, I find my old master. Vati. And, as always, you are dressed in the shabbiest of rags. My curses are not to be mocked. The one I cast on you is most powerful. It turned you into a hat. Could you imagine if I turned you into shoes instead? No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. Because I'm the bad guy, I have to think I'm infallible.
You're not the bad guy, you're a cat.
You haven't changed in the slightest. I should never have created that cap. It only fueled your insane desires. It also made you very goth for some reason. Is that a phase? What's happening there?
Fool! Being goth is not a phase. A hat that grants the wishes of its wearer is a spectacular creation. Thanks to you, I have gone from being a meek, minuscule nothing to the greatest sorcerer alive. Seeing as how no one else has used magic in this game, that feels like a low bar to set. But I've set it. You cannot stop me now, and I have you to thank for it. Accept this small gesture of gratitude from me. Wait! Vati, wait!
It's a trap!
Oh god. Shield. Oh god. Nope. I do like that they charge and then are just like, whatever. We'll ignore this small 10-year-old child. Buddy, no. It's outside bedtime.
That foul Vati! What could he be scheming now?
I've kind of merged the two voices. Don't you start. Oh, geez. This is going to be a cutscene with a lot of talking, and a lot of talking with the two of them. Alright. Link, I feel I owe you an explanation of what has happened. You see, Vati and I are both Minish. I don't know why I'm not using the word that specifically was said we use to refer to ourselves, but I was once a famous sage and a renowned Minish craftsman. Vati was only a boy when I took him on as my apprentice. The cat is just losing his mind on the blinds. But he became enchanted by the wickedness in the hearts of men and cats. One day, Vati took a hat I made for the humans, my pride and joy. It granted the wishes of its wearer. He put it on without permission. And now we're in a cutscene. I'm describing it very well to you, boy. Imagine it as if it was playing in front of your eyes. Vati, what are you doing there? Oh, what a vile form you've taken.
Vile? I am a sorcerer now, and my power is beyond compare. No longer will I tire away as your apprentice. Now, all shall call me master.
Why, Vati? What are you plotting?
This year, on the day that comes but once a century, the portal opens. And when it does, I shall claim the Light Force as my own, not the Triforce. Different thing. For some reason, it's not the Triforce in this game. We're in the Force era. It's a whole thing. You can read it on the wiki. I will be transformed, perfect, and there will be none who can stop me.
Gah!
Hey, you. I'm gonna show you those people if you keep misbehaving. Tell me, how does it feel, my sorcerer's curse? Do you see, Esno? I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. And with that, I must be leaving.
I really did turn into potion seller there with that voice. Yeah, it's very weird how they were just sidestepping a lot of official things. Like, they sidestepped the Master Sword, they sidestepped the Triforce. I'm surprised they didn't sidestep Princess Zelda. I completely ignored the first thing he said. What you called the Bakori Blade was the first of those gifts. The second, well, you call it Light Force. But it is a source of limitless magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the woods. You saw how well that turned out. I was having the stuffing kicked out of me by 2 Octoroks, those things you kill in one hit. But it seems we won't be breaking the curse on me anytime soon. However, with the Sacred Blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda. I'm sorry. All that has happened has been due to my own pride, my folly. I must rely on you, on your power, until we put an end to Vati. Until he accepts that being Goth, in his case, is just a phase. Well, Link, enough fairy tales. We must search for the next element. Do. I love that we have this dramatic, lore-heavy cutscene, and we launch right back into Hyrule Field. Like, not missing a beat. Just, okay, cue up the trumpets. The Tale of Zelda. Yes. I'm just running around seeing if anyone's got kinstone fusions. These guys usually do. Yep. Alright. What do you have, Broccoli Hat? You have not a piece I can use. Well, what do you have, Pineapple Hair? Nothing. Old Woman? What do you have? Nothing I can use. That's another Yang Yang. I'm not giving these people voices because I can't remember everybody's voice. I can't even remember the main character's voices for that heck's sake. All y'all have the wrong pieces. You okay there, Ben? I might need to up the amount of emotes on Nightbot that he allows. Look, I'm not famous enough to have real moderators. I gotta do a bot. The hotel is closed, by the way. I don't think the mayor will have any random ones, but he might. The mayor does not have random ones. And I don't have Pegasus boots yet, so I can't knock his incredibly creepy mask collection off the wall. Can I go this way yet? Or, yeah, I can. Okay, because I think there's stuff at Lon Lon Ranch. I am putting off the main story a little bit, not as much as I usually do in games. Don't be robophobic. Embrace our new robot overlords. They only want what's best for us. Okay. I can hop up there. You know what I should do? Before I forget, we have a full wallet. I'm gonna go buy the freaking boomerang, because that costs 300 rupees. And right now we can afford it, and we cannot fit anything else in our wallet. So it is pointless to be looking around for more loot. Not pointless, but potentially not great. Hello, old man, whom I hope isn't a caricature, but definitely isn't Beetle. 300 rupees! Yes, take my money. Woo! I was tempted to buy a lot of brioche and farm for kinstones, but I don't want to put people through just a stream of Link eating bread. That feels like a bad plan. I need water for that. And I think I gotta set up her house too. I don't think there's any reason to... I think all I can do is talk to the cat. There probably are people that will watch Link just eat bread. I'm not sure that's the kind of streamer I want to be, though. I don't think I'd be good at mukbang or, popular at it. Hey! What was his name? Marshall? Good job, Marshall. What'd you give me? Stuff is happening in the background. We can't get there yet. We will be able to get there soon. I think that's the red kinstone. It's one of them. Okay. I really hope that picked up on the stream, the the old man's noise, because it was funny. Mukbang I could understand from a point of people that aren't allowed to have, like, for whatever reason, for diet, they're not allowed to have food and just need to eat vicariously. I love that even in this timeline. Talon is... yeah. I'm not going to do her voice because the only female voice I have that isn't my own, or the one I used for Princess Zelda, is Valley Girl, and Malin deserves better than Valley Girl. At least I think she does. I think Eenie and Meanie have a Kinstone fusion. It might be phase 2. I might need to have the king be possessed. Yeah, king needs to be possessed because they're not down here. I think her name's Malin. If it's not, then I'm gonna look dumb. I claim to be a Zelda fan. I'm the one being recorded. She's in a bunch of stuff. But if you never played Ocarina of Time, you probably also didn't play Majora's Mask. She's in that too. She's not in Wind Waker. The girl in Link's Awakening is definitely based off of her, but doesn't have the same sprite. That's the word. She's not in Twilight Princess. Yeah, she's actually not in a ton, I'm realizing. I am definitely distracted. I definitely just started wandering and killing things. That'll do! I will take that, that's great. I think I can get the thing that will let me break pots with my sword. I hope I can break pots with my sword, because there will be words if I can't. Swiftblade?
A new sword! Fantastic. You seem to have acquired new skills with it. Yes, I am ready to train you again, young swordsman.
My voice for him is just 10,000% of everything I can do.
So, will you accept this new training?
Yes. Yes. I hit the wrong button.
I will now teach you a technique called the Rock Breaker, so pay attention. First, swing your sword to break pots. Actually, that's all there is, young swordsman. Do you understand?
Yes. Well, sword won't break pots when your grandpa makes it. When you put magical elements into it, you can.
Ah, yes, good. If you had said you didn't understand, I would have had serious doubts about you.
Game. Why you gotta do me like that?
Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. That is the secret of the Swift Blade possession technique of training.
Which doesn't make any sense. They just show you the animation of what you do. You don't actually do like button presses or anything, but you know, I'm not sure what they make the pottery out of. But it definitely isn't strong. The rocks do the same thing though.
Break the pots with your sword, that's all!
Alright. Smash. Dude, you didn't even put money in there? Alright, well.
Fine work, fantastic even. I will now give you this tiger scroll. No tiger blood, though. That's a Charlie Sheen thing, and he's still... I don't know what's up with that wackadoodle. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll.
You learned the secret rock breaker fighting technique. Shatter pots and pulverize boulders with a single blow. What do I need for another one? Alright, Pegasus boots. Oh, that's right, it's the dash attack. That one is, very goofy, but it's great. Yes, random lady. I'd like to fuse kinstones. Do you have a thing that I can do?
You do! Yes!
Alright. What good thing did we get? What good thing can I mark off? That's the other Minish Woods chest. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. We only need one more of those little keyhole ones for the random ones. And then we'll probably still need a bunch more for later ones, but they might be locked, so. Alright. Time to mess stuff up in the cafe. Hurdy-gurdy man?
You want to fuse kinstones?
Sure! Gosh darn you, hurdy-gurdy man.
You want to quit?
Yeah, I'll be right here waiting. Playing my weird little pipe organ thing. I don't have a monkey, I just play this sadly. Why is there a plant under the pot? Why can't I jump on the pot? Why can't I aim? The Twilight Princess hidden techniques were so cool. Like, the only reason I would love to see them come back. I don't think I would want to see them come back in Breath of the Wild 2. Just because I feel like they're already going to try to mess with the gameplay so much that I don't know if it's going to be too much. And Neslo said something about the Minish being a crafty bunch and pots and woo. He doesn't have an Irish accent because I'm not good in an Irish accent. Oh, what a nice smell. Alright, this is a new definition of foodie, I guess. I like those red hats the forest Minish wear. You gonna say blue hats? I like these blue hats the town Minish wear. Just swap hats. Swap hats. Be unique. Feel yourselves. Did I just aggressively interrupt their conversation? I knew the city life would be exciting. Okay, cool. Everyone here is so refined, he says, as he yells, "Hi!" at us. Great. Rehydrated Ganondorf is... It's gonna go one of two ways. Either it's gonna be the most distressingly attractive a villain in Legend of Zelda has ever been, or Nintendo's gonna be like, we can't have the bad guy be sexy. Try to make him not sexy, and the internet will still go, daddy. Which, I never want to say that phrase again. Which one, yes please do. You want the internet being weird about kinks, or you want the internet being normal about kinks and Nintendo just realizing that their fans are very horny? You need distressingly sexy Ganondorf. I mean... The game's supposed to be on islands, but it could still be tropical. Begone, fly. 10 mysterious shells. Oh gosh, I'm not looking forward to when we have to get figurines. I don't want to get all the figurines. But this is 100%. I'm gonna have to get all of the figurines. We're gonna be in gacha hell. Speaking of hell, goodbye! I do love that when... What Minish lives up here? What Minish lives in this? Look, I'm certain there's probably... The guy who made Five Nights at Freddy's probably thought that. He probably was like, I'm sorry, people want to... They want to do what with the animatronics? But I get paid how much per game? This is a dilemma. Yeah, Stockwell can hear us. Stockwell just is amazing in terms of audio. Hello, Stockwell!
Egad, I knew there was someone there. When did you find your way back here? This area is for employees only. That is to say, me and me alone.
Where's the bottle of dog food?
I want to feed Fifi. Let me feed your dog.
Feel free to browse from behind the counter. Alright, well. I killed dust mites for nothing.
Let me on the pot.
There we go. Alright. Well, these nerds came back. Be gone, nerds. Only these specific ones. Other nerds are more than welcome here. We can't rob him by stealing his money from the register. We have to rob him by breaking all his pottery. Completely different kettle of fish. Alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright. No, here's... No. Okay, so they've moved. But we're still probably looking for the 3, yin-yang things. Post office, are you open? Nope, it's just Stamp. Stamp? Nope, you don't have a Kinstone Fusion. Alright, alright. You, Fox, die! Give me Kinstone. Curse you. I do remember when I was a kid, I'd always used the patch of grass down here for farming Kinstones. And this is unfortunately going to be a fair amount of the stream. I hope it won't be, but it could be. So, I will try to do this as fast as possible. That's a shell, that's a shell. That's a shell. Come on. That's money. That's not bad. Money can buy kinstones. Eventually. That's a shell. I don't want shells. Give me the magical rocks that make people lucky. You, Moblin, give me kinstone. You give me 20 bucks, I'll take it. And Windows 11 has just let me know that my privacy settings have blocked something's access to my location, so... Neat. I'm gonna cut all the grass, and then I'm gonna go in there because all the grass will come back. Maximum farming strats. I don't want to go south because that will cause the kinstone phase to shift over from 1 to 2, and will potentially make the otherwise locked in kinstone whatchamacallits fusions not where they are on the guide that I have, and I want to make my life easier. And unfortunately it means farming. Yeah. Okay. Tree? Mysterious tree? What do you have? Hi. Hi, Percy. Hello, I am Percy, Poet Laureate of Hyrule. You know, this land that has approximately 25 people in it? Yes, I have been determined to be the best poet of all of them. And you are Link! Oh no, 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 the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go. But here I am, returning after a long absence, only to find the road blocked. It wouldn't feel like such a waste if I hadn't lost half my kinstone. When misfortune rains down upon my head, it pours in torrents. I think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed at last night. I see no other course than to put these tragic events to verse. I'm not reading this. No. No. Fine. I see stars beyond the rainbow, but I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was its place in my heart. It's some real William Blake level stuff, bud. Shame about your fancy rock. So much grass, so few kinstones. Give me stones. Well, this is definitely a suspicious wall. Boom. I mean, poetry standards in this kingdom can be very low, considering it's a kingdom of, like, 25 people. No one lives here. Woo! Kinstone piece. Red kinstone piece. What kind of red kinstone piece? I think... Okay, that's good. We might be able to save Gregor. The reason why it's good that we can save Gregor is if we don't save him now, if we don't save him before we get to the wind temple later on, we don't get light arrows. Ever. At all in the game. They're just gone. Yeah. Kinstone Fusion locks one of the best items in this game, if you don't do it. Yep. Oh wait, no, I'm running past the house. Stop. There we go, perfect. You! Yes! Son of a... Aww. Well... Could be worse. Could be raining. And at least we have red kinstones for later. I'm buying Link some bread. He's been through a lot today. Give me this. Yeah, Wheaton and pita. Da 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 da. Yes. Give Link a snack. Link didn't break his tooth. Link, do it again. Bye. Crusty and delicious. Link. Link, I'm... Listen to me, bud. I'm gonna need you to find more of these magic rocks. We need them. Great Hyrule Bake Off when they can find somebody that is the equivalent of Paul Hollywood. I don't think Hurdy-Gurdy Man would be up for the task. Malari, maybe, if they could make him, like, human size? You could definitely have, like, the Tingle Brothers be the host, MCs, etc. I feel like that'd be... Yes, the sign for the shop is just... I imagine 1,000 rupees. Which begs the question how it hasn't been stolen yet. And also makes me wish that I could have Link be a hooligan and just steal the clearly obvious money that is being used as a sign. What a flex that would be if you're just like, yeah, this is my bank account. I also use it as a sign for my place of business. You know, just to show how well I'm doing. Like, hot dang. Oh, buddy. Ow. Please. Yes! Okay. Now we can save Gregor. Once I get my loot. There's more loot that we need. No. More than Benjamins. You gotta... Instead of stacks of cold hard cash, it's just like gold bullion. Nice, another kinstone piece. What kind is that? Same one that we don't have a use for. Alright. There is one more thing that I remember unlocking that I did not grab off screen last stream, and it requires us to be small. But yes, instead of money as a sign, just straight up gold bricks. Gold is universal. Maybe those Sacagawea $1 coins. There we go. Another kinstone piece. Woo! None of them green. The most common kind of kinstone. And I have, like, none of them. WTF, game. WTF. Wish I could fly, yeah, wish I could fly. And I would not need to run through the woods. No, then I could fly, oh yeah. I could fly, oh yeah. Fly, oh yeah. Okay. Yes! That'll do. I don't even care that this Peahat's trying to mess with me. I don't have time. I don't have time for that boat. Alright. Murderized him. His friend is next. Murderized him. Drop something. Darn you. Yes! There we go. Let's see what kind they are. Let's hope they're the yin-yang kind. One is. And I think we still have a notch one that we need to do. Well, we need at least one of everything. I would attempt to sing that, but I don't know how close we'd get to DMCA'd. Well as, I don't want to sing.
iPad. iPad, I need you to hush. You are here to be my guide in case I screw up, not ding on the stream. I have to pretend that I'm good at things and I don't have a list written down of all the Kinstone fusions.
You just want to hear me sing that, don't you?
Well, I have news for you. I am not so easily goaded into doing dumb things.
That's a lie. I definitely am. No, they don't want to talk to me. Broccoli face? Broccoli face is mine to me this time. Small child? Small child. Here you go, Lolly. Take this. Take this and give me something good. Give me something that isn't a monster. Give me something great. Well, I can't reach that right now. Fantastic. That's just neat. Child, how bad was your life before that you talked to a stranger, got a random thing, and your life was better when you're staring at a fountain? Simulation's still closed. Well, because the story hasn't progressed yet, that makes sense. Where am I going? I'm going crazy. It's a short trip. Kinstone farming ain't much, but it's honest work. We've been at this nonsense for like half an hour. Sir! Finally. Finally, we can go to the clouds. Sort of. Yay! Yay! Here we go. Time to save a man from being possessed. This game's really got a little bit of trippiness if you think about it. Elden Ring seems like a game that would be ideal for getting audiobook reading done. Just in the sense of, like, once you know what you're doing, it's all muscle memory. You really don't need to be... Well, there might be some audio cues. I'll be honest, I have no idea what you just said. I do not know what Murderbot is, and I do not know what Albinorix is. Yeah. Kinstone piece. I'm realizing I could potentially try to do an audiobook stream. I don't know why. Everyone has heard how well I read on this, and it's something. Goodness, we rarely get visitors here. Tell me, how did you get here? Like, what? Seriously, like, no, really, dude, you're breaking and entering. I'm really deeply concerned. What the heck? Sir, why are you going upstairs? Alright.
Nobody believes me, but I saw a ghost that has taken hold of Granddad.
Yeah, sounds legit. And you know what every exorcist needs? A vacuum cleaner. Here we go. Yeah! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters or Blink with a vacuum. Either work. It could also be Luigi's Mansion joke. Professor Egad is somewhere here.
Well, well, well.
Look at how the color has come back to his face. How can I ever thank you? I still have a hard time believing he'd been possessed by a monster, though, and that some random kid who broke into our house saved him. Like, really? What the heck? And now you're stealing our kinstones? Kid, I'm not sure if this is the price. You can't put a price on human life, but also... But... What? An evil spirit had taken a hold of me, and you drove it away. You might be right. I can already feel my energy returning. This poor man. If anyone ever wants to get him to sign up for an MLM, he's going to say yes in a heartbeat, and it's going to be just a disaster. You can talk this man into anything. I'll be able to get out of bed soon. What's your name? Blink? It's a heckin' weird name, but I guess I can't talk. My name's Gregor. Thank you, my boy. You saved me. Link founding the American healthcare system. Yup. Yup. You saved me. You are now entitled to every possession I own because it's the only way I can pay off my debt. You have ghosts. I solved it. Give me your most valuable possessions. Yes. I mean, look, if you don't ask for an itemized bill, they're not going to tell you they charged $1,000 for a Band-Aid. If you ask for an itemized bill, they're a little more squeamish about admitting that they're completely charging ridiculous amounts. And then insurance. That's another kettle of fish that's just a nightmare. Anyway, this is supposed to be a happy realm. I'm gonna get in the postman's way because it's funny. One of us will move, and it will not be me. Dang. You know, as much as it would be interesting to threaten someone with the ghost you just removed from their body, I feel like there's also a reason why doctors can't go, well, if you don't pay your bill, we'll just put the appendix right back in you. Let it kill you. I feel like ghosts are less shelf-stable than appendices. Yeah, Postman does have ups. He does have UPS. So, interesting if there was a united post... Well, you could still say it's united. One man can be united. You can certainly be divided against yourself. Man, I do not know who's got the random kinstone pieces. I don't have enough money for bread. Ugh. You! Yes. Anton? I didn't check which ones we have. Yes! Yes, good. What do you have for me? You said it was a heart piece in your thought bubble. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it is good. Yes. Okay, that is draining the fountain that we don't have access to yet. But it's drained. I'll take it. Okay. We got 5 of those. So I think we only need 1 more. Then we can complete it. I think we still need 2 more of the yin-yang shape. No, we still need 1 more of the yin-yang shape. I wonder, will he jump over us in the cutscene? Oh! He couldn't. That's awesome. For science. Okay. Gossip lady? I don't even know what you have. But I want the good luck. It's probably a monster, to be quite honest. Yes, yes, they fit perfectly. Tell me what good thing I need to hunt down. Well, that's death, but also money. I like money. Not a fan of death. Could do without that. But that does solve our money problems. I can go murder that. Nope. Are you open yet? I just want to get Poet Man his stone back so he's less sad. Use magic, ruin government architecture, death and taxes.
I mean, the post office doesn't... Like, what does he even deliver? He's just running. I have not seen that man stop and actually go to somebody and say, here you go, have a thing. He's not doing his job. He's just running around. He's one of those people who's mastered the art of looking busy while doing nothing. I say this, recognizing that I am also one of those people who has mastered looking busy and doing nothing. Anyway. Well, but if no one's sending mail to anyone, why is he running around? If no one's sending mail, like... Dude either needs to write more letters himself and just tell his loved ones that he loves them, or, like... Ow. Rude. Just, I don't know. Chill out for 5 seconds. Well, I can't go this way. That's annoying. It's a 5-minute walk across town, and that's all of civilization within human knowledge. That is true. That is true. We have exactly, like... There's, like, 20 people in town. That's it. That is it. Why did I don't know why I ran back down there. I don't know what I thought there was down there. Useless. Useless. Okay. Well, we have we have one of the heart pieces we can get. I'm trying to think what else there needs to be done. I can murderize that snake. I'm gonna murderize that snake. She's locked in place until I... Hot dang. Until I progress the story a little bit more. Okay. We are in the snake bit. Not to be confused with actually being bitten by a snake. I think these are called ropes in Zelda. Those... I always thought they were moles, those stacks of bandits. All I know is they're really satisfying to kill, because it's just attack. If you get them before they pop out of the ground, you can just prevent them from showing up, but why would you? Why would you not just murderize them? Okay, so we can't get those yet. Murdered that. Can't get those yet. Nothing's happened there. Can't get those yet. Nothing there. Nothing there yet. Oh, that blinking opening I got off stream and it had money in it. And I used that money to try to buy more kinstones. Snake does have zoomies. Snake does have zoomies. Speaking of zoomies, I think the cat finally calmed the heck down, so... Yeah. Okay. Yep. No more money in there. Alright, time to run around town, see who's got what. Hope to heck someone has something. Hurdy-gurdy man's probably got something. Hurdy-gurdy man! Yep, hurdy-gurdy man's got a thing. Yes! Son of a biscuit. You have the one kind I don't have. Ma'am? Ma'am? Nope, you don't have anything. Sir? Sir, you have something. You probably have a monster. Yes, yes, Ferris. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. That's perfect. Pull that through. Cool. Those ones are done. Ooh, that's just a box. That's not death. That's a box, and it is in the alcove that we already checked out. That's a real bummer and a half. I still can't do anything there. Kids? Nope. Broccoli? Nope. Pineapple woman? Pineapple woman's got one! Perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay. Know where that one is. We've got one. We need one more triangle notch one. And one more yin yang one. And there's 3 more to find, and then we can continue with the actual plot of the game. I'm very excited about that. Okay, we need 2 more then of those. Either that or should grab the random one. Ay, ay, ay. Da-da-da-da. Nope. Nope. Town guard? Nope. Town guard has never desired anything in his life. Alrighty. Check the field again. Yo! Welcome back, Warple. Welcome back. This fox only gave me $5. He did not give me what I was looking for. Moblin gave me $20 though. That's pretty great. Why are there so many shells in this field? I just want kinstones. I don't want shells. Give me the stones of my brethren. The stones of my kin. Erg. Oh, come on. You know, that does make a good point. Finding all these mysterious shells. There's just grass crabs in this game. But I suppose there's also land octopi. So, you know what? Heck it. I'm just going to continue with the story. We're just going to see the king get taken over. We'll find the remaining ones later. There's only 3 of them.
Eh? What a strange feeling. I sensed something from the castle's direction. Or was it just me?
Time to go back to creepy voice.
Hmm? Who's there? What? Vanity? How did you get in here?
Like I tell you, old man.
How rude.
Were they looking in opposite directions? That would not surprise me.
What are you doing?
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
It looks like you're all here. Very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. Several words. Some of them are good words, like pudding and tectonic. Just fun words to say. Oh, crap. What does the king sound? I remember how I'm supposed to sound as this possessed man.
You know of the power the Pakor gave to mankind, do you not? The golden light force of limitless magical power. You know, the MacGuffin. I want it. It is somewhere in Hyrule. Go now and bring me this power. I saw the princess use it, which means, like, clearly she doesn't have it. Some other person does. Waste no time. Go forth at once and bring me the light force. And if it's not here in 30 minutes, it better be free. Fling anyone who refuses into the dungeon. Him and his family, too. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now, search high and low throughout the lands of Hyrule. There's only, like, 9 map screens. You can do it. There's at least 6 of you. I believe that you can do it. One of the map screens is here, for heck's sake.
Maybe it's just the wind, but I hope nothing bad has happened.
You never say that when you're on an adventure, because it means that if nothing bad had happened, you've just caused it to happen.
Anyway, we need to look for the next element. The map says it should be around here somewhere.
Oh great, I forgot there's these friggin' thief birds in the game. You, fox, die. You, bird, die. You, bird, die. There we go, perfect. Ow. Bird, die. Perfect. Fox, die. That's not Corviknight, that's Corviknight's weaker younger brother. Trust me, I've seen Corviknight. They could eat Link. They're like 8 feet tall. I really gotta check to see what emote limit is set, because it is apparently way too low. I think I had set it to 10. Oh, Warple, I'm so sorry. I will fix that between streams. Danger, don't forget your Pegasus boots. Yeah, guess what we don't have? Time to die. And not in that cool Blade Runner way, just sad sinking into the swamp way. These are such cool bushes. I've never understood how they'd work in real life, but they're so cool.
So, this must be Castor Wilds. It's a nasty, dank place, filled with swampland and mire. You know, the ecology of this place is really messed up. We have a mountain, like, directly to the north that's probably volcanic. We have this goopy swamp thing, and then there was just normal plains to the human world's weird. But we know there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so in we go. Come on, Link, into the muck with us.
I like that those hearts were just like, hang on, we're just gonna pause and not touch gravity. This is the funniest thing. This little bit of blue water is just very funny to me. Oh, that's goop. Can we trigger it without dying? We can.
I don't think we can walk fast enough to cross this swamp. We're going to have to find some way to get across safely.
Alright, to the cobbler. Let's go get some nice new shoes. What's that song? Put my new shoes on, suddenly everything feels right. Alrighty. Nothing of value was dropped. That's a waste. Come here, Moblin. I need to murderize you. Well, so I can shrink and do that, and then there's the bean there. Goblin! I am okay with being shot in the face if it gives me a kinstone piece. That's a worthy trade. A worthy trade. Hello, small friend. You have nothing for me.
I planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow.
Well, that's a shame. Bye. Nope, get away from me, creepy spider thing. I will have none of your hugs today. Man. I don't know. I'm just gonna... I don't think there's kinstones in that grass, and it makes me sad. If there are kinstones in that grass, there's not enough. Alright, let's see. Nope, you don't have stuff. You got stuff? Nope, you're just overworked. Sorry, bro. It's a darn shame. Alright. So we need to go to the cobbler's place. We can wake him up. and he'll make us shoes. Ma'am? Nope. Sir? Nope. Ma'am? Nope. Sir? Nope. Sir? Nope. Mayor, sir? Nope. Ma'am? Nope. Broccoli? Nope. Wait, postman! Postman, you have a thing! Come back. Darn you. What? He just phased through that card. Completely unfazed. Beetle has nothing. Pineapple woman. Yes. Give me that. Perfect. Okay, know what that one is. Pretty sure anyway. Okay, perfect. This will be good for business. Cool, cool. Old lady, what do you got? Nightbot's not a fascist. Nightbot is just far too aggressively loyal, being a robot. Beetle, what do you have? Wow! Hello there. Thanks for coming by. I sell all kinds of Picolites. It's like electrolytes, but made by the Picori. Don't ask. We don't have the FDA. I just put it in your bottle and good stuff happens when you drink it. Concerning? Help, help, you're being oppressed. Strange women laying in ponds is no basis for a system of government. Son of a... Man, stop walking. I'll make few skin stones with you. Never mind, I don't have the right stuff. Frustrating. Oh, that's right, I gotta... I need the lantern for that. Small children. Blonde small child has a kinstone. Blonde 8. There we go. Her name is Candy. It's a darn shame that you are not sweet at all. I dropped something on the floor. Where is that? Trilby Highlands? Cool. I literally just talked to him, I forgot. Yeah, strange blonde children wielding swords is no basis for a system of government. Thankfully, Link doesn't make the rules. He's just friends with the person who does. So, this is less a case of stealing destiny and more a case of straight-up nepotism. Woo! Nepotism. Okay, Kinstone pieces fit perfectly. That should unlock the newsletter.
Really wish I could do more to help people. Wait, I've got it. I'll ask Swiftblade to start up a newsletter for adventurers. That'll be a great way to provide a useful service for everyone.
It's gonna be a lot of work, though. I should get Marcy to help me. Marcy! I do not remember this character at all.
I can feel super delivery power coursing through my veins.
Sure.
Now I return to my route refreshed.
Sure. Yeah, destiny power.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
Nope. 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 You probably still have the same thing that I don't have a match for. So, not even gonna bother. Nope. Okay. Cobbler. Where is the shoe place? Super delivery power could be caffeine. Could also be something far more illicit. Yes, Broccoli Man. I want to fuse kinstones. Never mind, you don't have the right stuff. Hello, Sleepy Shoe Man. I think Shoe Man suffers from sleep apnea. I also love that when you're Minish size, the shoes are just gone. They're not picked up again, they're just evaporating. They're just gone forever.
Hey, you're Link, right? You're the one who brought the sword to Master Malari. How did we hear about that? Don't worry about it. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? Whoa, you need Pegasus boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping, but only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. We're just too small. At Sleepyhead, Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark it on your map for you. Cool. This also finally will give us access to Lon Ranch, which is honestly super great. But also, this poor man. I do not know when he sleeps. He needs a fantasy CPAP machine, though. That does not sound normal. Die. Hello, Talon. Are you just... Yep, you're just flipping out. I never noticed that. She hums the opening notes of Epona's song. What a pain. And I was thinking of going into town to sell Lon milk. I lost my key, and I can't get inside, and the spare key's inside the house. Oh god, why don't we have a welcome mat to hide the key under? Why didn't I think of this? Oh god. Oh god. Don't worry, sir. You just happen to have a door that's 2 inches tall. Yep. You also just have a pot that's upside down. You got the Lon Ranch key. You can't unlock the door from inside, though. Trust me, the game doesn't work like that. You also stole these 4 people's skinstone piece. Woo! Let me out! Let me out! Eric Andre has no power here. Alright. The righteous power of breaking and entering. I mean... that is true to your name, Vorpal Prybar. That is true to your name. Nope. Nope. Talk to the man. There we go. Don't shove the man. Oh! Our one and only spare key. Well, I guess it's now the only key, because I lost the normal key, which means this one's the... I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. Link? That's a great name. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house. Dad, that's kind of a weird preposition, but okay. Thank you very much, Link. Come visit us again. We don't have Epona in this game, so we serve no further purpose. Alright, cool. Hello, cow. How are you today? You're a cow. That's about what I expected. Alright? Alright. You were also a cow. Again, don't know what I expected. The cows look very lumpy in this game. Something about the blue and the white looks like the blue's, like, poofy. We got a big wallet. Heck yeah. That is something we unlocked
when we traded with Mayor Hagen, or fused with Mayor Hagen earlier. More cows. Alright. That is a tiny path that I cannot get to. That is an Octorok who's gonna be murderated. He can just walk to the cows. These Octoroks are putting this entire family at risk. I'm a hero. Alright, let's see what's up here. I think it's Tingle. Nope, not Tingle. Just the magical ability of flight. And being small. Let's do small first, because then I don't have to climb back up here after I fly. This might actually be the right way. I might have... Nope, okay, I didn't accidentally the right way. Red Kinstone piece. Heck yeah. What Kinstone pieces do we have? We still don't have any of the Yin Yang ones that we need. Well. Super. That's just swell. Alright. Time to float, Hat. Where we're going, no one knows. But we can't go over that line of rocks because invisible walls. Don't ask. They just generate a force field of some kind. It's Hyrule. It's magic. Do 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 do. What way do I have to? I don't know where I need to fly to. We'll figure it out. The rocks are actually 50 feet tall. How tall is Link then? How high up in the air am I? I feel like it's pretty far, the gliding that we just did. Son of a... There we go. I'm certain someone could do the math on that, but I don't want to do it. I'm lazy. I'm not doing math right now. Hey, it's Lake Hylia! Cool, cool. This way to Mayor Hagen's lakeside cabin. Because that's not an abuse of power. Being mayor and giving yourself a lakeside cabin. We don't ask questions in Hyrule. It's not worth it. Mayor Hagen has a way of making people disappear. Alright, let's go see what the Goron's working on. Hello, sir. I don't sell Girl Scout cookies, but I'm a small child in a uniform. I hope that counts. You want to use gemstones? Okay, that sounds good. Yes. Maybe something good will happen. I think this... Yeah, this brings the Goron seller into town. That's awesome. It's been a long time since the last time I visited Hyrule. I'm really not sure where I came from. There's like no surrounding lands. But alright. I think I'll set up a little place where I can sell my kinstones. That man has a giant backpack on. Still walks faster than the Minish Forest Elder. They fit perfectly, so that's good. Alright, cool. Now we're an optimist. Eenie, where are you? Yep, here you are. Strange ginger man? I am a strange blonde child. We need to fuse kinstone pieces. Perfect. Mayor Hagen has abilities we do not talk about. Mayor Hagen needs not to have a hat to fly. We, don't ask questions. I feel so much stronger now. Here we go! Perseverance is key, I guess. It's about time. Looking good, though. I'm going in. So, this is the most annoying bottle in the game. Because it requires 6 kinstone fusions with random walls all across Hyrule. But it's a bottle. So we gotta get it. Because we're getting all the things. Fantastic. Methamphetamine magic. Nah. He doesn't do drugs. He just dopes. He takes the blood out of his body and then later puts it back in. And it's just his blood. So it's totally fine. Right? It's not fine. Don't do that. Don't take your blood out of your body and put it back in later. It's so hard to explain to people. They also never explain why the Goron just wants to punch through everything. Or why the Gorons in this game look like they have beaks. Because they definitely look like they have beaks. I know it's supposed to be like their lips and their beard. They just look like a platypus. Do, 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 do. We actually have enough money. I am going to detour back into town very quickly. Just to see if I can buy a green kinstone. That is the kind that we need. Do, 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 do. So run into a wall. Pro gamer strats. I promise. Yes. Give me a kinstone. Mystic stones are said to bring happiness. Thank you. Come back and buy the rest. Maybe not. Ugh. You don't need that kind, though, dude. You need a different kind. Sadness. Okay. Alright. So there's a bunch of kinstone trades and stuff that we can do. I'm gonna hold off on those for right now. Unless we naturally run into them. We are gonna need to do them. Yeah. Let me tell you, you can absolutely suffer a heart attack from not having enough blood. You can crash your blood pressure. And having done that by accident, it is not good. It is the closest to death that I think I have ever felt. Yeah. It's no good. 0 of 10, do not recommend. Yeah, money. Alright. Now Link can survive crashing his blood pressure. Woo! Alright, blue kinstone. Cool. So I flip the cane at it. I don't think that actually does us anything anymore besides like turning the pots over for town and stuff. There might be some holes to still jump in, which is a sentence that, out of context, is absolutely horrifying. Syrup, ma'am.
Ah, welcome. Care for some of Granny's homemade blue potion? One sip and you're full of energy. Please look around.
Yeah, Zelda games do suffer from the here's an item, use it for the dungeon. Okay, you're not touching it again. Skyward Sword was actually pretty good about that. One whiff and you're wide awake. That is why it's called a wake-up mushroom. Would you like to buy it for 60 rupees? I'd like to get it for free, ma'am, but that's not an option. I can't just walk out of here with it. You got a wake-up mushroom. I also... This item is so good. Because it's literally just a mushroom that stinks. It's just like that flower that smells like death. Breath of the Wild is very, very good. I think exactly because it doesn't have items really to mess with. The only items you really get are the runes. And I don't know about anyone else, but as soon as I got remote bombs in that game, I basically just used them to kill everything. Not even kidding. If I could kill it with remote bombs, I did. I fished with remote bombs. Oh. I nearly left a heart piece behind that we can actually get right now. Otherwise we have to wait for flippers. Link, you're killing me, Smalls. So, my husband's also played a lot of Breath of the Wild. And I remember watching him play, and I was like, oh, this is definitely the way they intended the game to be played. And then my chaotic butt saw bombs and decided everything explodes. Everything explodes. With the... I take that back. Whenever they gave me metal boxes, I definitely swung them around like a giant hammer with magnesis. I don't think I've ever done a flurry rush. I don't think I've ever done a shield reflection. I'm just brute force and explosions. Sometimes accidentally ragdolling myself down a hill. So... where am I going? I'm going to sleep, man. I have never managed to fish by getting the ice pillar underneath it. That sounds like a great challenge, though. I'm tempted to do that. That sounds great. Just because, why not? I mean, I use some typical weapons, but not often. Oh yeah, it doesn't sound easy, but it sounds like worth a shot. And that's such a good game to just boot up and mess around with for like 3 hours. So, I don't know if that was a random one or if that was... Yep, that was one of the random ones crossed off, so we got that one done. Good, good, good. So now we're just down to 2 random ones. Sleepy Shoe Man, where are you? Not to be confused with Sleepy Human.
If I recall correctly, and I guarantee that I do, my boy, you know, even though I totally forgot that we definitely got set on fire earlier, and you know, all that stuff, I think Syrup said to stand in front of a sleeping person and press R. You have no context for what that means, but I promise you, the eye in the sky does.
Oh dear lord, what is that smell? It's what? What is that terrifyingly bad smell? A wake-up mushroom? This is a man who works with shoes for a living, including repairing already worn shoes. This mushroom's gotta stink so bad. This man has to deal with stinky shoes all day. And even he's like, I should have guessed. So you woke me up? Thanks, I just remembered I have something urgent to do. I'd love if he just ran out of the shop and was like, I gotta go pee. I forgot I had to pee. Bye. Huh? What now? There are more new shoes. You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. So you must have come here because you want some of my shoes, right? Tell you what, because you were nice enough to wake me, you can have them. Pretty sweet deal. Wake up the guy, get free shoes. Hold on a sec though. I just want to finish this one last bit. Tap, tap, tap. He literally just whacks him with a hammer once, shines him, makes him yellow. That's it. That's it. Oh, the ancient arrows. I carry around 5, and I only use them on the Flying Guardians because I can't deal with them properly. I just am awful at it. Those are my special Pegasus boots. So light, you'll feel like you're practically walking on air. I mean, I agree with the sometimes you just need to express your emotions through virtual violence. That's why I have the remote bombs. Oh, I need to hurry up and get working on that special order. The king asked me to make some shoes for Princess Zelda, you see. Hey buddy, I have bad news about that order. She's not gonna need those for a while. Thanks for waking me up. Come back if I can ever help you with shoe problems. But only shoe problems. You want life advice? Nah. You got a hat problem? Nah. You looking for some cool gloves? Nah. Only shoes. I do one thing here, and I think I do it well. Really, it's the tiny people in my sleep, but I can pretend it's me. Alright. I suppose you could use the ancient arrows on the red bokoblins, but I think I've played Breath of the Wild so much, I don't think I have red bokoblins left. I think they've all been upgraded at least once. Melon! What do you have for us? Please be a bottle. Please be a bottle of some kind. It would be great. It would be swell. It's a thing I don't think I can get to. Yup, it's not. Come on, there we go. Weirdly enough, that one is not listed on my guide. Either that, or I scrolled past it already. Well, yeah, I should wrap up soon too. It is 10 o'clock. We're actually at a pretty good stopping point. I think I'm gonna finish up just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna call it. But thank you for hanging out with me, Vorpal. It was very cool to see you. Next stream is gonna be next week. We're gonna be continuing playing Minish Cap. I will attempt to do some Kinstone farming and grinding off screen so that there's less of this running around. And yeah, see you then. Ooh, I am gonna get the technique from Swiftblade before we wrap up, because charging into walls is maybe the best thing in this game. Hey, awesome. Well, now that you're a follower, if Twitch doesn't glitch, you should get a notification when I go live. So, hey, that would be excellent.
We have the Pegasus boots and more skill. Yes, I am ready to train you again. So, would you like to train here? Please. You will now learn a new technique, the dash attack. First, equip the Pegasus boots. Second, equip your sword. Third, run like crazy. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand?
Yes. Hold button down.
Yes! Yes! You're my finest student, and only student, because, like, only you and Master Smith and the guards have swords. The guards don't want to learn from me. They say I'm weird. Just equip your sword and the Pegasus boots to any button you like. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the Swiftblade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession.
This dude always looks a little like Legolas for me. I think it's the pointy ears and really long blonde hair, and the fact that I am a Lord of the Rings nerd. So,
equip the Pegasus boots and your sword, then run like crazy.
Alright. Well, the stick is definitely not the Pegasus boots. So, didn't even have to hit a wall.
Yes! Fine work. You learn quickly. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can learn it again from the scroll.
You learn the secret dash attack fighting technique.
Run like the wind and attack.
Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna run us back to Castor Wilds. And then I'm gonna call the stream. Just because, again, I've been going for 2.5 hours. It is 10 o'clock where I am. My neighbors have definitely gone to sleep, and my husband may have gone to sleep. The cat has gone to sleep, as evidenced by the fact he's no longer singing the song of his people. Give me a Kinstone piece. I'll take $5. Yes, that could be worse. That'll do! Kinstone piece. Alright, more money from those. Well, whatever that was is gone forever. Great. I also went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I got 20 bucks. Could have been worse. Could have been much, much worse. Nope. Give me your soul, or $5. I guess his soul was just money. Alright. Murdered, murdered, murdered. Alrighty. That is Caster Wilds. So I think that is a good place to call it. Entering the swamp. So, next stream we will continue exploring. We'll figure out where the wind element is in Caster Wilds. I think it's slightly south, actually, one screen to the south. Off stream, I am probably going to try to get some more Kinstone fusions, just to get them out of the way so that we're not having to farm quite as much. If it's money, I'll pick it up. If it's interesting or one of those gold monsters, I'll leave it, but no one needs to see me open a chest and be like, hey, 200 bucks. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me. This next stream is going to be next week, July 11th, 7:30 at Eastern time. So I really should convert it to GMT. There is a countdown on the stream page. If you want a notification for when I go live, feel free to drop a follow. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a good night. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. And God bless.